What's up, guys? It's Randall. I'm going to be on Raystown for 3 or 4 days. I'm just heading out. I'm going to be camped out at Nancy's, and if you haven't done this before, follow me on Facebook. I typically do some live catches, so if I can, I try to catch them live. So it's tough to say when that's going to happen, but if you're a friend with me on Facebook, you'll friend me on Facebook, guys. So you can see it's late in the day. It's actually 5 o'clock and I'm just getting out. I have enough time to get camp set up tonight, and I'm gonna try and get some bait. I thought I might go find a point, see if I couldn't mark a couple striper and do a little bank fishing, but boat hasn't been run in 2 months. I had a lot of work I was doing with the floor. It's an old project boat. You guys are probably seeing this evolve as you're watching my videos, but hey, let's see if the old girl still gets up and going, because we're outside of the wake zone now, so let's see what she does.
Hey everyone, I wanted to pause the video here just for a moment for two things. One, I just uploaded a new song onto my YouTube channel, so just search up Randall Rydes on YouTube. The song is called Higher. And number two, at this moment, I'm about as happy as you're going to see me at Raystown in this video, because I'm about to find out that that engine that you see in the background is wrecked. And that smile on my face is about to fade away. But enjoy the video, guys. Thanks again for stopping in. Later.
So the engine's running a little rough. I can tell it's just old fuel, but I purposely did not top off the tank. I just brought some extra fuel with me if I should need it, but I'll be fine, close to the dock and all. But probably tomorrow some point I'll take out, I'll run up to the, run up to the gas station, get some fresh stuff. But I want to run what's left in this tank out before I do that. But anyways, I'm at Nancy's, and it looks like there's just one other camper up on the bank. If you can see him, it's got a nice boat. The rest of the camp is empty, so there it is. You guys want to be a part of this? Nancy's is the cheapest way to stay on the water, so let's go set up camp, huh? So it's Nancy's. You can't miss it. I'm right on the point of it. There's just one other crew here all set up, so they know what's up. But this is the same spot I had last time. This flat area here seemed to work really good, so I'm not gonna fix it. It ain't broken. That's the start. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider doing that. It helps the channel a lot. You can always change your mind later, but good to meet you. Almost like I never left. Looks like home in here, boys, so this looks good. I met a subscriber. I'm gonna talk to him later. More on that in a few minutes, but right now I need to get the camp set up, and I'm really excited. I want to just get to this. I'm gonna set the camera up so you can watch, but it's pretty simple. Okay, so that's pretty much camp. I I didn't do anything real trick here. That's all my stuff. That's my sleeping arrangements. That's the fireplace. That'll be the kitchen. I'll just probably put that over here somewhere. I'll show you what I do with this. This is empty. I'll show you what I do with it. Might be interesting. Check it out. I got a hand wash station. Isn't that slick? And bonus points if you do not rinse it out, because then it still has soap in it. So camp's good enough. I can finish tidying this up later. I'm not going to build a fire tonight, so I don't need to get firewood, nothing like that. I'm getting on the water. Still got about an hour. Let's go. The engine is running so rough, guys. It's not the engine, it's the fuel. So I did have some fuel stabilizer in it, and I do just want to run that fuel out so that I can get some clean stuff tomorrow. But right now I'm a little bit disappointed in the performance of the engine, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'm in a cove here just outside of James Creek. James Creek is literally right there. That's No Wake. This is the first cove. And I'm gonna look around here for some crappie. And we're gonna try and catch a couple crappie, and I'm gonna eat it tonight with that subscriber that I ran into. I thought that was really cool. I would love to catch some crappie and then share it with them. Yeah, I think that'd be a cool little, that'd be good for the video, but I think it'd be fun for them too, and me as well. So let's try and do this. No luck with the crappie. I did locate just a couple of them. I'm gonna try one more point right up here. I'm watching the fish finder. So nothing there. I'm gonna go right up on the point. It's going right on the point that's just near James Creek here, just as you're getting out to the main channel. Essentially right across from the J2 marker. It's before the bird habitat area there. The point over there is kind of a little depression in the bank, and I've noticed it seems to be okay for crappie. So I'm just gonna look at it on the way back. I'm marking a lot of shad, so it seems like the shad are coming up. I'm not worried about catching shad. I can get them after dark if I want to, but I'd like to catch just one or two crappie before night, take it back to camp. See if we can do this, but I don't think I'm going to, but I shouldn't be pessimistic, but it's getting dark. I'm gonna run out of time. But I'm gonna look right here at this cove, and who knows, maybe we'll get lucky. Let's see what we can do. So, I believe those are shad, but coming up on it, I should just coast right across it. It's a real tasty looking tree. There it is, down on the bottom there. Now if I was a crappie, I think I'd want to hang around that stuff. So I'm gonna drop a line there we'll give this about 5 minutes, and we'll see what we can come up with. It does look like there's a couple fish hanging on it, so we'll see if I can't pull something up. Either pull something up or get snagged. Let's try it. Okay, that was a no-go. It's all right, whatever. I had about 45 minutes to try and locate and catch crappie. I located a couple, but I did not manage to hook any of them. So that's fine. I can come around tomorrow or something. It's not a big deal. I got a little bit of headache, so I'm going to go back to the camp. I'm going to get something to eat. I'm going to relax, get warm, you know, get some fluids in my body, just get ready for tomorrow and let the fishing begin. So I'm looking to make some a little something for supper, you know, something to eat. And I just had some rice, a little bit of a headache. I took some bear, so I think I'll be fine. But I'm gonna just cook up a little rice and probably hit the can. There it is, a little bit of rice, and then just you know, hit the hay.
to go sit in the tent and enjoy this and maybe just talk to you for a minute, and then I'm probably going to crash for the night. The headache's gone, feeling a lot better, but I'll just kind of clean up my mess here and just talk to the camera for a minute, and then I'll just go to bed. I'll bring my light with me. Man, it does not seem dark in here at all, but apparently the camera thinks it is. So, whatever. So today I was just getting kind of started. I managed to mark a few crappie, but I only had about 30 minutes of daylight, and I wanted to get back to camp anyways. I was actually pretty wore out. I had an early morning. Now tonight, honestly, my plan, I'm clanking, this is still pretty hot. My plan was to go out and get some shad and go sit off a bank for a little bit, maybe take a nap while got some lines out, you know what I mean? But I'm actually thinking that maybe I'll just crash. I can wake up tomorrow and be fresh. I have plenty of windy days ahead of me, so I can do some bank fishing then. So, I don't know. Let me think about it, see how I feel. But I'm leaning towards just sleeping because I'm a little bit tired. It's so good right now. I think I was just hungry. I had a headache, and I was trying to think of why I would have a headache. I've been drinking fluids, and I had, banana. I really didn't eat very good today. I think my body just needed food. Well, while I'm going to chow this down, you guys don't need to watch me eat. I do want to tell you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. I'm glad I'm taking my brother up on his recommendation. He said I should do more fishing videos because I smile more. So that is something I kind of deal with. Whatever. If you would do me the favor, though, find my YouTube channel. GoPro beeping at me. Find my YouTube channel if you haven't found it already. You're probably watching it with this video, but if you haven't found it, find it. Stay in touch with me. I appreciate that. I think the community here at Raystown Lake is incredible. And listen, I know folks are hesitant to talk about fishing on the forums or on Facebook and that. That's the people you're worried about, the people who are agitators. That's such a small portion of it. Most of us, we talk about this stuff. The locals know each other. We discuss fishing. We love the sport of fishing, so we talk about it naturally. Whatever. Don't be, upset by the keyboard warriors. You know what I'm saying? I know that's not most of you guys, but there's always one or two lurking out there, and they can stink the whole joint up. So, the rest of you, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying. So, I'm going to say good night now because I really think this is going to be it. So, good morning, guys. Man, I slept hard. I'm not even apologizing. I slept in a little bit. I was wore out yesterday. I had whatever. I was dragging, so I needed it. But I feel good this morning, man. I feel really rested. Had a solid night. I had to get up 2 times to pee, and I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna get a quick breakfast. A dry breakfast. I have some bananas that I need to eat up because they're aging. So probably gonna have 2 bananas for breakfast and some donuts. And now I'm gonna get out, get some shad, and well, we're going to get it started. We're looking for striper today, but I do want to connect on some crappie as well. So let's get moving, guys. Good morning. All right, good morning. We made it out onto the water. I only tied the one rig up. I'll show it to you in a minute. It's really simple, but I got a tip last night from somebody. They saw that there was some striper blowing up.
and it's in a very low-key place, a secret place, a place nobody on the whole lake knows about. So let's get there. Let's go check it out. Just had a couple deers up on the island, or on the edge of the bank there. I tried to get a shot of them. So I just see their butts crawling through the brush, but that's all right. So I'm gonna keep the camera out. Someone went to great lengths to get this picnic bench on the bank over there. Look at that. I'm not sure whether to commend them or criticize them. It took some great effort. Better or worse, there it is. The problem is I'm marking lake trout. Like, that's a problem, you know. They're way down there. They're like 50, 60 feet. But there's a lot of them. Like, they're just laid on the bottom and there's shad up above them. You know what they're doing. They're sitting down there waiting until they want to eat something. And then they're grabbing it. So, I don't think you guys will hate me. I'm gonna take 5 minutes and see if I can't jig up a laker. The rod's bent. The rod's bent, boys. Rod's bent. Feels good too. Nice. The rod is bent. Oh, baby, come on up. Come on up. I told you wouldn't hate me. A little bit of slack. Oh, I knew it, baby. When you get Lakers in a pod like that, I really think that's a Laker. Oh, it's running nice. Oh, I appreciate his effort. But he's not getting away on my watch. We are all set, guys. He is running nice. He's coming up. I see color. Oh, let me... what that was. My drag let loose a little bit. Let me get you back here on the action. Oh, it's a little tough to record and catch, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna do my best. Oh, he doesn't want to come up, but you're coming, buddy. You're coming in the boat. No apologies. You gotta come in. In the net. All right. So, all right. Good. So the lure popped out. I'm trying to bounce it loose in the net. Let me just lift them in here so I can get the lure. It's an okay Laker. Let me get the lure out of my way so I'm not getting injured. All right, let's just set that aside for a second. All right, I'm just gonna let them down in the water for a minute. All right, so we got ourselves a Laker. Now here's the issue: is whenever you catch a fish, what are you gonna do with them? So I'm at camp. Realistically, I can't keep this fish because I'm at camp. I'm gonna be here for a few days. I'm trying to make sure it's focused a little bit. So I'm just gonna show them to you, and I'm gonna give them a nice release, and we'll get them back out there. All right? Is no worse for wear. Now that is a beautiful eater though. I'm not worried about his size. I'm not going to weigh him or anything. That's why I use a rubber net, and we're just gonna let them go. So here we go. I'm just gonna do a net release with them, so you guys can see a little bit here. You know what I ought to do is get the GoPro out. Let me switch over to the GoPro. Amazing how much we're blowing around. All right, he's ready to go. We're gonna let him. All right, I did it. I got a good release on him. I'm really happy with that fish. That was a fun catch. So down around 45 to 50 feet, something like that, vertically jigging. I'll show you what I'm using. These lures from Bass Pro Shop are really inexpensive, and man, they're working like a charm. But get the heavier ones. I want to say they're 1.5 ounce. I think it's 1.5 ounce. It looks like 1.5 ounce. But let's give it 5 more minutes. Here's the problem with striper fishing, is when you start catching Lakers. Guys, I have a log. I have a log, or I have a dead fish. It's real heavy. Where do you see this? He's alive now. So it was just coming up. There was no fight in it, and I couldn't make sense of it. It's a log or it's a dead fish is what I said, right? Just want to shut that off for you. I'll get you over the side here in just a moment. So, okay, the hook came out of it, but so what it was, I'm just going to keep it in the water for a second and I'll show it to you. I had it hooked through the head, so it must have swatted at it, and I hooked it through the head. And it's common when you hook a fish through the head, they kind of get this little shock to them, and they're just kind of like, I don't know what's going on, you know, and you drag them up. That's all it was. I just had them hooked through the head. I'll show them to you here. All right, so I got a Laker. This one I hooked through the head, and he came up like a, you know, like a log. You know what I mean? He was kind of like in shock. He just kind of said. Anyways, this is him. He's no worse for wear. Just a beautiful Laker. You can see right on the head there. You can see just kind of where the hook was. Just caught him just right on the head. So I had to land him fast, or I'd have lost him. But I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna release this guy. He's in really good shape. He's really fine. Haven't even taken him out of the net. So let's see if we can get a cool release on the video here. All right, that's number 2 Laker in the boat. We're doing all right. So it's a little chilly out here. The wind really picked up. So I looked at the weather. It looks like it's going to be up like this for, you know, a few hours, 2 or 3 hours, which is actually perfect because that's enough time for me. I'm going to take the boat, put it on the trailer. I'm going to run up and I'm going to refuel everything. I might get a bite to eat from, I don't know, a Taco Bell or something, McDonald's. And then I got to meet my buddy Marcus, and you guys will probably remember Marcus. He was with me when I caught that walleye. If you remember, he was the guy in the boat with me.
And I was jigging swim bait on an underspin. Just literally like I'd say after like 5 minutes of me starting to do that, I felt something I feel like grab kind of the back of it and let go. It felt kind of funny. And I paused and went to pull up again, and he must have nailed it.
That reaction. It's like, oh, it's gonna get away.
Yeah.
We set out to do striper because we were having some engine issues. I haven't talked about the engine issues I'm having, but Marcus said he has never caught a laker, and that's what he would have liked to do today. But we kind of had to skip on that because of my dysfunctional engine. And look what Marcus just reeled in. Taking care of business while I'm trying not to get into the bank too much here. Let me get the focus in there, right? What's up, dude? Look what you did.
That's awesome.
You want to send him back or take him home?
We'll see if he'll make it. He's not gonna
We got a belly up. We might scoop him back up. We're gonna spin back around. Oh shoot, guys. I am not gonna lie. I got my tail handed to me today. That's not without catches. I caught a few fish, of course. I got 2 Lakers. I vertically jigged 2 Lakers. I lost a 3rd one. And then when I took Marcus out this evening, it's cool, we were trolling, and he brought in his first ever lake trout. So it's his first Lake Raystown lake trout. And I remember mine. It's that important of a catch. Like, I remember my first lake trout that I caught up here at Raystown. All that's cool. Got my tail handed to me because my engine, something on the lower end. Okay, so this is the face I make when I'm telling you something that I want to believe. So I rebuilt the top end of my engine, and I think I know where the issue is, and I'm not too excited about it, right? So I have to decide how to handle that. Honestly, I used my kicker motor to kind of limp around for the day, and we managed to pick up Marcus's Laker while using the kicker. And then I just limped back to camp. I was going to spend my last night, load things up in the morning and head out, but seems like there's other plans in place. My new friends right next door here, the only other people camped here at Nancy's, they're new subs to me. They said I can go fishing with them tomorrow. So we're going to do it. Colton Dinges said about going fishing with him tomorrow evening. So I'm going to spend the morning with these gentlemen here, and then I'll connect with Colton for the evening. If that works out, we're still a little bit on the fence whether it'll work out with Colton and I. But I don't even need to get on my boat. Don't have to run anything, you know. So it's parked. It's tied up. It's good to go. I thought I was out, but I'm not. So we're going to keep on rocking, man. I'm actually really excited about it. I think it's cool content, you know. Jeez, we got Marcus, we're going to have some subs, new subs, and then Colton Dinges in this one series or what. I don't know how I'm going to break it up yet, but my goodness, there's a lot on it already. I think it has to be 2 videos. I'm such a dork. Like, I can't wait to get home and start editing and like seeing what all I captured. I love that stuff. So anyways, I am chilled from the windy day that I had today. In the midst of all the difficult, I had a lot of success. I'm really having a blast. It's a challenge. I'm having a good time with it. So
I am going to finish up. I don't think I'm going to do much at all tonight except for brush my teeth and go to bed because I am really wore out. I think I'm going to sleep good. And probably going to go try to vertically jig up a few Lakers in the morning. So I'll say good morning to you when I wake up, but for now, good night.
Morning. You ever wake up and you're trying to decide whether you're actually going to wake up or not? I'm so cozy right now. 5 more minutes.
It's another beautiful spring morning. Got the birds chirping, the loons are out doing whatever that sound is they make. Got a little bit of flurries. You know, perfect spring morning to go Laker fishing. Colton Dinges says to me last night, he says, I kind of pity you. You can really pick, you know, the timing of it, you know, the weather for it and stuff. This is fishing weather, though. I've said it before, and it's just true. If you think fishing is a fair weather sport, you're not fishing very much. This is what it looks like. Today's the day. It's gonna happen. Here we go. I'm pretty sure we were just talking. We're pretty sure that was Angry Muskie going up the lake. Angry Muskie, it's Kirk. He's just another guide here on the lake, and you know, he just a total professional. Guy just knows how to do it. So we're getting ready to head out. We're gonna deal with a little bit of snow this morning. The gentleman I'm riding with, they had a Pop-Tart, and what'd you say you had? A Pop-Tart and a cookie, a donut. Pop-Tart and a donut for breakfast. Now I'm heating up some noodles. Gotta put something in the gut that's warm because I think it's gonna be a little chilly today. So, but it's almost done. Maybe 10 minutes. About 10 minutes we're gonna roll out. So, man, I actually get excited whenever it's a little bit ugly like this. I get excited because this is the day, and these are the days whenever it happens, you know. So, I feel like we're about to hoist something big over the gunnels. So. Stick with us. Springtime at the lake. Look at this. What is this? What is this crap? What is this crap? So we got to our spot. We're down near 7 points. We're gonna go out to about 55 feet and drop some big heavy spoons. We're gonna try some other things too, but we're gonna yank something up from the depths, baby. All right, so what? Smallest fish wins?
Sure, smallest fish, sure. Any fish is a winner.
So the boat wins every catch. Smallest fish wins. So.
Put mine in.
So I think we got a striper on. We were vertically jigging for Lakers. We like surprise catches like that. Let's get him in the boat though before I start celebrating.
I'm gonna leave mine in case he runs under the boat. Oh, he's still on. He's not good.
Coming in.
Oh, he's coming in now. Oh yeah.
I had my drag set light. I don't want to fight it. Good color. This is a beauty of a Laker. Oh, I got to get the GoPro going. Oh, darn it! Here, it's jumping. Oh! Oh! No! No!
Oh, did it snap? No, pulled the hook. Oh!
No!
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? That's okay.
As soon as
Look.
you got the camera on it.
Look, dude, look. We saw it. We saw it. That's something. Sometimes you don't see it, dude. Let's get back on them. We hit a bunch of them, man. They're beauties. We're gonna get back on. We're gonna try. Oh my gosh, dude, that was a big Laker.
That was.
That was a big Laker.
He was right there.
Oh, I'm not cold, you are.
Swim one.
Engine's running. I don't get it. Guys, I didn't fix it. So my trolling motor, or my kicker motor, was giving me some problems, so I was just gonna putt back using the main engine and work on it back at camp. It's running smooth. I'm telling you, it's making a weird rattle noise, and so I just wasn't using it. I'm gonna run it, see how it goes. I mean, everything seems smooth with it. It feels like a new engine, you know?
And this is the face I make when I'm telling you something that I want to believe. I knew at this point, at least I had a high suspicion that it was a catastrophic problem.
I don't know what it is, but we're gonna run it. We're gonna find out. I gotta know, so. Maybe something inside was just rattling and that's fell over. I don't know. Maybe it's something with the cowling. Maybe the hood latch is dangling. I don't know. I don't know. I'll look at it when I get back to camp. I'm gonna try and run it. All right. Let's see what we have. Let's see, we got a white perch. Like a Laker. Going in. Alright. Boy, what I go through. Alright. It's really not a bad Laker. Hey guys, so bad news, good news, all that stuff. I was out on the boat and my kicker motor running some old fuel, and so it was really frustrating me. So I turned the key on my main that I've been having problems with. I think I figured something out. I think it's the gear selection. There's basically these splines on it so that whenever you put it in forward or reverse, they slip into place. Anyways, it's just gears. I don't think those gears were fully connected, like they weren't fully engaged. I think they're just running off or they're just grabbing. Good morning. So I thought there'd be somebody that was interested of all the gear that I brought. So I just broke camp, just a vacant spot here where I was at. But I put all my gear out on the table there, and I'll show you what I got. It's really simple. This is a heavy setup for me. Essentially what I got my heater system. This is the kitchen. That's that's my dresser. So it's got all my clothes in it. Some camera gear. This tote holds all my sleeping gear and comfort items, you know. Sleeping bags and what else I got in there? My chair, things like that. These cushions or these little pads that I put on the floor, those are really just a comfort item. When it's really cold out, I put those down so you don't have to walk on cold ground. Those are just from the boat. This is my tent. So this is that big canvas tent you saw with the metal or aluminum poles. And the only other thing is my ground sheet, and it's over there just airing out. And Mr. Duck, where's he at? There he is. These ducks come right in. You can actually say, "Here, ducky, ducky," and they'll come in and eat your chips. But even more important, this fella here, he knows what's up. So I had people right out in front of camp here, and I think they caught a striper this morning. I can't be sure, I didn't see the fish, but look, the way he was fighting it, it looked like it was a sizable fish. And oh, look at this. I said, "Here, ducky, ducky." You see this? I just spoke the words. Here, ducky, ducky. Anyways, so I'm gonna get on the boat and we're gonna putt around. We're gonna see if the engine's running good, and if it is, I might try to throw a cast net, get some shad in the boat, and just go set up somewhere off the bank, wherever I'm marking some striper. Found a couple, and I think we can do it again. Let's go see if we can get a close-up of the duck, because he seems to be super friendly. Hold on a sec. Here, ducky, ducky. Here, ducky, ducky, ducky. Here, ducky, ducky. So the update on the engine, it seems to be running really good. Like there was no problem at all. I'm a little concerned with the engine. If you're trying to get out here and fish, you're already learning the process. But this is a great area to start. If you're not familiar with Lake Raystown, put in at James Creek, come out past Pee Wee Island and just fish around out here. Troll, cast, whatever you want to do, but it's a good place to really master your craft. All right, just wanted to let you know. All right, I just got done. I'm gonna pull out here. I already did the outro, but I said goodbye to Scott and Brian there, and I just wanted to say again, the fishing community up here, it's just second to none. If you're not a part of it, please join us. We're having a blast. These boys over here bass fishing next to me. Oh, I love it. Hey, if you know who those boys are, you send them my best, all right? I love seeing good old boys out here bassing. So I'm gonna take the boat out. We're gonna roll out. It is what it is. The heavy winds, vertical jigging is king. You back troll and you vertically jig. If you ask me, if you've got heavy winds, don't stay off the water because of the heavy winds. You can still have a lot of success. Learn how to back troll and vertically jig, and you'll still be able to put a couple acres in the boat. Man, that was a big laker we had on. I won't lie, I'm a little bit sad about that, but we at least saw it. All right, that is a long outro, just to say thank you. See you later, guys.